It's a new year, but it's the same old gaslighting over Bidenomics as the White House attempts to convince Americans that the president's agenda is actually helping and not hurting.
The president has always put equity at the center of every policy he's put forward, every legislation that he's put forward. He wants to make sure that the middle class, that we build an economy bottom up, and that we continue to build the middle class. That's what's really important, and we do not leave anybody behind. You know, this president has done more in 3 years than any other president has done in 2 terms. We saw the data coming out of last year on the economy and Bidenomics and how it's working. So we're hoping, what we want to do is continue to focus on Bidenomics and continue on lowering costs and prices for the American people.
Okay, so let's see how much all that equity and success has been helping the average American. Our latest Fox polls show that over half of voters disapprove of Biden's handling of the economy, with 64% describing their personal financial situation as poor. Only 14% think Bidenomics has actually helped them. Joining us now, Forbes Media Chairman and Editor-in-Chief Steve Forbes. Dr. Forbes, good to see you. So,
good to be with you.
I guess, yet again, equity, we're learning the age-old lesson the hard way yet again, that equity means everybody's equally broke.
Well, that's the thing. And if they're truly believing in equity, that is equal opportunity, they'd start with education. Our education system is hurting those who have the least, harming millions and millions of kids. They committed almost criminal activities during the lockdowns and what they did to children and many, many families psychologically and with the drug addictions and everything else. And how about growing the economy? We know how to grow the economy: stable dollar, lower taxes, less regulation. When the economy grows, people starting out in life have a better chance to get ahead. Raising minimum wages to unrealistic level hurts hundreds of thousands of people from getting on the ladder of opportunity. So if they're truly interested in equal opportunity for people to get ahead, change your policies. Ronald Reagan showed how to do it. The tax cut under Donald Trump showed how the economy can grow when you start taking burdens off of people with this deregulation. So we have plenty of experience in what works. We know it doesn't work, and the American people are onto it.
No, I don't think they want people to get ahead, though. Maybe this is the point. They don't believe in merit. They don't believe in a meritocracy, because that's not what equity means.
They want dependence. They want control. It's all about power.
Okay, also sliding under the radar last month was another gigantic waste of billions of taxpayer dollars by the Biden administration, awarding California more than $3 billion for its stalled high-speed rail project. That's what people really need.
The bullet train was approved in 2008, was supposed to connect San Francisco to Los Angeles in less than 3 hours, be finished by 2020, what year is it? And be financially self-sufficient. But surprise, surprise, none of these promises were kept. And now the price tag's risen from an initial $33 billion estimate to at least $100 billion. It's stalled, so of course, let's give them another $3 billion that they're going to set fire to.
Well, it is setting fire. Now the estimates are as high as $130 billion. They're now trying to complete a 117-mile line, which is going to cost billions of dollars. And the whole premise of the thing is false. They said they could do that under 3-hour thing by traveling 197 miles per hour. Or it turns out the kind of track they're using, what they're now using now, there's no train system in the world that approaches that kind of speed. They just made it up, whole cloth. The whole thing was done in a very sloppy manner. Those who are actually familiar with bullet trains around the world were appalled by how poorly this thing was planned.
And that's always the solution to every hiccup along the way to these central planners is, well, we just need more of your money.
Maybe they should read history. At least the pharaohs knew how to build their monuments.
Yeah, it's like, how long is it going to take? They're like, it's going to take 3 hours.
Right.
It just, again, just pulling it out of their...
They could do like high-speed aqueducts.
Yeah, well, they need some water there, but that's another challenge.
Well, it's California.
But in terms of, and the nice thing about the pyramids were they're a great tourist attraction. This train is not going to be a tourist attraction. It's going to be repellent as they make California more and more unattractive because of the way they waste resources that could build the state instead of putting it in the ground. And people are voting with their feet. They don't need trains to get out of the state. They're doing it with their vans.
That's right. And their tax base is leaving, too. That's a story for another day. Steve,
yes, it is.
Steve, great to see you.
Good to see you today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Charlie.